everybody, today's video is called Berocca for my face or Berocca for your face. I haven't decided yet. I realise that it could be a very stupid name for a video because I don't know how global Berocca is. If you don't know what Berocca is, it's like a vitamin tablet, mainly kind of touted to be vitamin C, but it has other vitamins in. You drop it into water, the water turns orange, you drink it, kind of makes you feel like you've got superhuman powers. Possibly because lots of them have got caffeine in as well, like a big shot of caffeine. If you're in the US, you might know them as things like Emergency, but basically they're all the same thing. It's like a supplement you add to water, it all turns orange and goes fizzy, you drink it, and it's supposed to give you this huge boost. Which kind of it does sometimes. If you're under the weather or if you're a bit hungover, which obviously isn't me at the moment, then it can make you feel a bit zinged up. So that's what gave me the idea for this video, years ago actually, of finding zingy, fizzy, kind of brightening skincare that made you feel like the effects of a Berocca but on your face. So I've collected them all together here. Vitamin C is quite a brilliant skincare ingredient if it's kept stable and in the right kind of conditions, because you'll see if you read vitamin C stuff, it's all like anti-aging, anti-wrinkles, oh amazing, brightening, blah blah blah. And that's because vitamin C is a really good antioxidant. So it's helping your skin to protect itself from all of those things that are around, like, you know, the damage from the rays from the sun and pollution and other people's cigarette smoke and stuff like that. It's not an SPF, I don't mean that you put it on as a protection like that, but it just helps skin to boost its own defences. And I suppose in turn then, all those things that would make you look older, it's kind of delaying the effects of those, so that's why feasibly you could call it anti-aging. But it also has really good kind of brightening effects and evening out of the skin effects. So I thought I'd collect together all of my favourite ones over the years. And there are a couple of ones that are just kind of more a bit of fun. Can't imagine there's very much vitamin C going on in them, to be quite honest. But they smell of orange, so they're in. I've also got a really bad cold, and so I thought it was quite apt to film this today. But if I keep looking away from the camera and doing weird faces, it's because I've got this semi-hiccup cough thing going on, and I'm probably going to have to do loads of editing so you don't have to listen to me cough. And I keep looking away to try and purge myself of this weird air bubble thing that I've got going on. So if I'm looking shifty and keep looking away, it's not because I'm hiding anything from you, it is literally just because I have this weird throat thing. So let's get started with the products. Now, a couple of masks to start us off today. The first one is one of the first skincare products that I ever bought. This is the Dermalogica Multivitamin Power Recovery Mask. And this must be tube 3 or 4 probably, which is pretty good going considering that you only use a little bit at a time and it's a mask, and I have about 6 million other masks to try out all the time. I don't talk about Dermalogica that much here on YouTube. I've done a couple of posts on the website. That is because I haven't actually tried that many Dermalogica products, although the lip balm in this range and the little capsules are amazing also. I just couldn't find them to put them in. So I really like this Age Smart range, which is what this is part of. This mask, you put it on, it turns your face a bit orangey, which is quite good fun, and then after 10-15 minutes you rinse it off. I do feel like it leaves it zinged up and brighter, which is what we all want. This one is also very good, and I like the fact that this comes in little sachets. I'm assuming to keep the vitamin C nice and stable because it's not mixed with anything yet. So you have like a 2-phase mask. You mix them together and then you use it straight away. So I always feel that this does feel very potent, and I went for a facial a while back, which was just at a kind of salon somewhere, but they were using Murad products and they used this, and I did feel a bit of a tingle going on. And yeah, my skin did feel very renewed and bright afterwards. So I can highly recommend this. Quite pricey, but I do think that it's probably a good bet because you kind of make it fresh, if you know what I mean, and great for travelling. So if you just want to take a mask with you away on holiday, then you can just take your 2 sachets and it'll be, you know, you just do your once a week mask or what have you. So that is very, very good, that one. Something a little bit fun now, because I don't really know how much vitamin C is going to be stuck inside this. But if you do like prefer your kind of scrubby microdermabrasion textures, then this one from the Body Shop is fine and quite fun to use. It's not like a hardcore microdermabrasion. I'd actually say that it's more like quite a gentle scrub. So if you just want a scrub that's not, I hate those ones that have got huge kernels of apricot or whatever it is that they put in that just seem to scratch your skin. So if you want something that's really fine, that's just going to do like a little low grade bit of exfoliation, then I do really like this one. And it smells nice and orangey. I know that's fickle. Skincare, serums, which I think is probably the best way to kind of get your vitamin C hit really. Lots of moisturisers and kind of face creams and stuff seem to be in jars, like glass jars and stuff, and I just think that the serums are slightly more likely to have a nice hit of vitamin C, if you catch my drift. So a few things that I've tried and tested that I've loved. I think this has been discontinued. It's the Philosophy Miracle Worker Dark Spot Corrector, which I used after I had adult acne and I had loads of kind of dark acne scars. I used that, and by the time I'd finished the bottle, my skin looked amazing. So yeah, that was a good one, but I don't think they do it anymore. I have to double check. I'll put it in the information box if I can find it, but it worked really well for me. Second one that I also really loved, the Kiehls Powerful Strength Line Reducing Concentrate, which has a funny old texture because you put it on and it kind of feels like it's heating up a little bit. It's very, very strange. Actually, a few of these things do feel like that. Let me show you how it looks. So it's just a kind of creamy serum like this. You'd put it on before your moisturiser or your SPF, and as you start working it in, it starts to feel a little bit warm, and it just has this really nice kind of matte texture to it. So it's not like a slippery, slidey serum. Doesn't really smell of anything. Not that that should make a difference, should it? Because it would just be perfume. So yes, that is a really nice one. If you wanted to go for the big daddy of vitamin kind of antioxidant serums, then you'd probably go for SkinCeuticals. It's incredibly expensive, but it is really well formulated and it's just really good. This is the Floritin CF gel, and it's like an antioxidant serum that you'd put on again after cleansing and before your moisturiser or your SPF. Again, I should try and find a good stockist and price that's slightly cheaper and put that in the information box. However, the SkinCeuticals is not as expensive as the Perricone MD Vitamin C Ester, which again is another kind of high potency serum. Comes in a series of little tubes just to kind of keep the ingredients nice and fresh, rather than opening one big bottle and it all being exposed to the air or what have you. This has a really, really nice texture and, you know, again, just very potent. So if you were serious about the whole brightening and just trying to keep your fine lines at bay, then could be, and you were kind of happy to invest a lot of money, then could be a good one. But you know, I really do like the Kiehls one and the Philosophy one, if they still do that. Don't know whether they do, and they're not quite as expensive. They're still quite pricey. I haven't still found a budget version, and I'm not sure that it's very likely that there would be one that's kind of high potency, because I don't know. If anyone knows of one, then correct me and put it in the comments below, because I'd be happy to hear about it and give it a try. The last one I'm going to talk about is Truth Serum, and this is by Ulla Henriksson. I never say his name right. I'm sorry, Ulla, if it is Ulla. Just really like this one. It's called the Collagen Booster, and it says it's a potent vitamin C complex. And this one, if I can get it out of the blooming tube, is more of a gel serum, which is nice if you like that kind of texture. And it does smell a bit orangey. Bonus. Really nice and light. So if your skin is more on the oily or combination side and you want something very refreshing and light, then that could be a nice one. And that is all of my Berocca things for the face. Kind of turned into a little bit more of a serious skincare video when it was supposed to be very tongue-in-cheek, and I was going to kind of drink a Berocca in it and all that kind of stuff. But I hope that you found that useful if you're looking for brightening, zhuzhing, zinging things for the face. That's it for today, so I shall see you in the next video. Make sure you pop over to my website if you like beauty kind of stuff, because it's a post every day. And yeah, see you next time.